Oh, shit. On the mountain is the orange car, I think. And it says for impersonating a police officer, you go to prison. Don't you think... Do you think this is a little steep?
No, I mean, if people impersonate as a police officer, they can, pretend, that they're gonna help a guy, and then suddenly they murder him, or they rob him, or whatever. Like, that's horrible. So people might be confused. They think that a police officer's gonna help him, but, then they won't. They rob them, and yeah, that's obviously not good. Otherwise, the people will be afraid of us. So yeah.
And what about giving false identification? You go to prison for that. Do you not think that's a little steep?
Yeah, that's a little bit steep. I usually don't send them to prison. Oh, God.
Do you not lock your vehicle when driving?
I don't, no. I do that so that I can get out quickly.
Oh, because I was thinking if you did have an accident and you didn't make it, do you reckon someone could steal the car?
Probably. Yeah, that could be a possibility, but, it has saved my life multiple times, Like, somebody tells me to get out of the car and put my hands up, and, I have a chance of shooting back, or I have a chance of getting out and run away, or whatever. Like, although that's not always possible. It really depends on the situation. I've been taken hostage quite a few times. It's actually quite a miracle that I haven't developed PTSD yet, but whatever. I mean, still doing fine as far as I know.
Yeah. How long have you been on the force?
Many years. 15 years, something like that. Many people have died, but for some reason I always come out alive. Guess I'm lucky, because most people I met when I just joined are all dead. It's really, really dangerous on this island.
Yeah. Do you count it as luck, or do you think you're just good at your job?
Both, really. You need a bit of luck, to be honest. Well, if you don't know what you're doing, you will die as well. Lots of, newcomers, the blueberries, they die, because they don't have any experience. They just think, it's easy to rush in, but you shouldn't, be scared of a guy with a gun. And then they die. And usually they're pretty young as well, because they just applied for, the police force. They just got in. It's like around 20 or 21, or some even 18, and then they die already. It's a dangerous job.
Yeah. Did you go to a law enforcement college or university, or did you come out of school and just join the police force?
I went to an academy. I had some training first, and then I got in as a blueberry, which basically is like a trainee to do training, to show that I know what I'm doing. That took around years or something like that. And then, I finally got yellow uniform. That's a while ago, though. And then you slowly climb up to the ranks. Not a lot of people make it into the higher ranks, even higher than me. Lots of people just PTSD, or they just die. It's dangerous, and it's a risky job, but I get paid. I get paid a lot, so I guess that's a good thing.
Do you class yourself as a higher up?
No. I think officially I am senior detective, is like the lowest higher rank, but I mean, I don't believe in like, I'm a higher up and you need to listen to me. I don't think that's how you should do it. You need to be understanding. You know, the people that just came into the force, they need to be taught and not be yelled at because they did something wrong. So, I wouldn't consider myself a higher up now.
Okay, so you believe they should learn from their mistakes instead of being penalised for it. So, would you class this vehicle as a fast response vehicle?
This thing, yeah, it's probably the fastest vehicle we have in the force. It's really fast. That's why I'm driving on the highway and trying to see if someone's breaking any traffic law. See if I can catch up to them really quickly. You know, this vehicle can go up to 350 kilometers an hour, which is even faster than some helicopters. So yeah, this is really fast, but you gotta be careful. It's really easy to crash and die, so some people die on the first day they get this thing because it's so fast that, you know, at the moment it looks like we're going pretty slow, but we're actually going over the speed limit. Well, not anymore now, but yeah, you can easily go faster.
So, did you get a green driver's license to make you like eligible to drive this car?
No, I actually not. You know, as soon as you hit a certain rank where they think, you know, they can trust you with this thing, that they will give it to you, but no trading, you know, they just trust you with it. But, you know, people that have no idea how to handle this thing, they crash and, you know, get some serious injuries or whatever. So, yeah, no license or trading or anything. Just have to be careful and learn.
Do you think the reason that they don't have this training that so many people die from driving these?
Well, yeah, probably, yeah.
So what would you say your average response time is from, say, Kavala to Pygros?
Well, if I go really fast, I mean, it depends. I would say 5 to 10 minutes. Like, you know, but then I'm like going really, really fast.
And do you ever drive over the speed limit whilst not responding to a call?
Yes, I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I just need to get somewhere quick without being, you know, without it being an emergency. So yeah, occasionally, but not that much. And not that it's dangerous anybody.
But do you think the people that you pull over for speeding, that's the exact same excuse they would use?
Yeah, I do agree with that, yeah. I don't pull people over for speeding like 10 or 20 kilometers an hour, which is usually what I do. I usually pull them over if they're going much, much faster, and that's what they usually do.
So they'll be driving sort of the same car as this, just unmarked?
Yeah, this could also slower cars. You go pretty fast with other cars as well.
So do you ever pull over to the side of the road and just wait for speeders, or do you patrol around and look for them?
I patrol around and look for them. I don't wait. If, you know, it can be yourself a bit jitter. If someone sees you, then they might think, oh, look at that. Oh, hello there. What's up with this guy?